Good morning. Good morning. Let's make some breakfast because I'm starving. Actually, technically, this will be my second breakfast of the day. But I have some eggs left over from yesterday. This is hard to do this with one hand. That I'm, making a mess. That I'm gonna put in the microwave. I'm gonna need 2 hands to wrap this burrito, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just found my GameCube from my childhood and I just got done plugging it in. I have the controller for it, and then of course I have all of my games sitting here for it as well. So I'm very curious to see if it turns on. I'm like, fingers crossed that it will. Only because the last time that I plugged it in, the audio would turn on, but the picture was not pulling up on the screen. So I'm wondering if it was maybe like the TV potentially, or maybe I was doing something wrong, or maybe I just need to replace the motherboard at this point, but I'm hoping that's not the case. I've literally had this GameCube for over 10 motherfucking years, so I'm really excited. And yeah, let's say no more. I want to jump right into it. Oh my god. These are all of the games that I have. So I have Mario Kart, Super Monkey Ball. For some reason I have 2 of them. 007, Super Monkey Ball, the first one, Disney's Party. We have Mario Sunshine, Homer's Hit and Run, SpongeBob game, Herb's Simpsons City, Mario Party 7, so another 007 game. This one I used to play all the time with my siblings, like all the motherfucking time. We have Crash, Madagascar, Shadow, Super Smash Bros, which is a classic, Bionicle, and then we also have Sims, which Sims is what I currently have in the GameCube right now. All right, so it's the moment of truth. No fucking way! Yes! Look at that! Oh my goodness! What? This is so exciting! This is so nostalgic for me. I also have blue light glasses because when I was a kid, I'm gonna take these off because of the reflection, but when I was a kid, I could not play video games for a very long time without my eyes watering really bad. I don't know if that's still the same. Like, I don't know if people who play video games for a very long time, I don't even know how the fuck they do it, because my eyes start burning, they start watering. Oh, they're making out. I forgot that they do that on here. But yeah, so I have my little blue light glasses on. I typically wouldn't, but for some reason, looking at the TV and trying to play video games for a very long time, it just burns my eyes. So just prepared just in case, because I'm probably going to want to play all these games. So I think the first game we're going to try is Mario Kart. I really want to try this one. So crazy to me. Still so fucking crazy to me. Ah! Mario Kart! Ah! Like, oh my goodness! I'm in first place! I used to suck at this game. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh, not the little bomb thing. How do I oh, my items. Okay. I'm in first motherfucking place. There's no fucking way. Oh shit. I'm in the grass. Oh, I just bananaed myself. What the fuck? Peach, you're going down, Peach. I just bananaed myself again. Oh my gosh. Why do I suck at this game? I've always sucked at video games. This is why I don't play them. This is reminding me of drama. It really is. Oh, to get your ass. I'm coming for you, Peach. That's what your ass get. And boom. I don't know if this is appropriate for YouTube. I have no idea if this is appropriate for YouTube. I'm gonna need my glasses for this one. Oh, they put me in first place too. The pressure. Ah! I didn't even go that fast. Shit. Yes. I got the star. I got the star. Oh no, not these little duck looking things. Oh hell no. I'm not gonna lie though, I did it with these houses. I put these shits together. I remember I spent so much time putting the layouts and shit together. I even put like a fake garage and driveway. Like there's no cars. Why did I put a driveway there?
If the Sims don't drive, how do they get to work?
Remember, the carpool comes and picks them up.
What?
Yeah.
They had an Uber. You tell me they had an Uber back then?
Yo, they really did. They just called it a carpool. Who the fuck is calling me? Okay, it's 10 a.m. It's a little bit more reasonable to be calling me at this hour. Someone was trying to get freaky and called the wrong number. This is when we had landlines. That's crazy. By the way, I'm vlogging this whole thing and you're on camera right now.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Wait, hold up. Say it again, say it again.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to Tony Hubble too. Yeah, you know, watch me for some Doom gameplay. All right, back to you, Baddie and the Book.
Okay, what are we gonna do? We gonna do... Is lime a fruit?
Yes.
Why was I thinking that it was a
Is
fucking...
lime a fruit? I would go to work. I would be like, hey, you guys want to know what my sister asked me?
I'm gonna need to find a new job. Dang. Okay, so we have a law career for $336 a day. That's not bad.
What was it that got you into books?
I started watching Booktube like last year. Oh, they got a fashion career for $200 a day. No, that's not enough, babes. But no, I started watching Booktube like a year ago, and then after that, I started like really liking to watch the videos, and then I really wanted to start picking up the books that people were recommending. So I started reading again. I used to read a lot when I was like in high school, and like, who's this man? Why is he in my house? Wait. And he's not somebody that lives here. Who the Gucci sandals? You can get the bootleg ones. Why are you eating my food? Who is this man? Also, this fashion statement is very interesting. This is so 2000s. Like, so 2000s. Can we talk about it? He's using my toilet. Who the is this kid? And why is he in my house? I'm about to kick him out. His name is Bruce. Why the fuck is Bruce in my house? Setting up the camera. This is the setup that we have going on here. This crazy obnoxious ass setup, but it does work. We've got the viewfinder setup, which will pop up in just a second, where I can see myself. The lighting looks a little bit crazy. Not even gonna lie. Oh, and I'm really close to the camera. Whoa, don't want to zoom in like that. So start off by setting up my lighting, setting up my camera, making sure all that's good. Hopefully we don't have any technical issues like we did at the last book haul that I did, because that was a whole ass mess. But I'm going to unbox the books that came in from Amazon and a book outlet, and also a surprise Pango Books. You'll have to watch that video to find out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It's weird having two cameras on me at once. This is obnoxious, but I wanted to give y'all a little sneak peek of like how I do my videos. When I have my sit down videos, I use this camera. I use my phone for vlogging, and then I use my camera for like higher quality sit down videos. The mic on this sounds so much better than the phone. The phone is still really good quality. You can still use your phone for any type of vlogs, any type of recording or anything like that, especially if you have an iPhone. I'm not really familiar with Android devices, but I know that iPhones have really good quality for like vlogging and pictures and stuff like that. I do prefer the sit down version versus or this camera, my DSLR camera, versus my actual camera. This is just a camera that I've had since I was in high school. I used to use this for photojournalism. I used to be part of the yearbook squad. I was, yearbook geek or whatever when I was in high school, so this was the camera that I bought for that then. It's what I had available. I didn't purchase anything additional other than the mic. The viewfinder was something that I purchased when I was like 18 or 19, when I started to get into like doing videos, dance videos and stuff like that for, you know, some of the people that I knew. So yeah, I'll put us side by side so that like we can see like the difference in the quality. I think that would be really fucking cool. But yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Baddie and a Book. My name is Gabby, and today we have a little bit of an unboxing. So here's some more behind the scenes of me filming my next unboxing video, which if it's not up by the time this video is up, it will be up shortly. As much as I love talking, these videos are so much talking. Not to mention, I personally like to explain a brief summary of the synopsis rather than trying to read the back of the book. It's just more efficient and it gives more information without having to read the entirety of all the paragraphs, and it takes much less time. It takes much more effort for me to film these videos when I do it this way, but it's much less time watching me explain a book versus me trying to read the entirety of it. But yeah, that pretty much is the gist of creating a sit-down book haul, book unboxing video. They're so fun to make. They're my favorite to make as well, which is why y'all see so many of them, because I be buying so many damn books. But yeah, and it usually takes me about an hour, give or take, and then I wrap it up and edit and then post. What I want to do is kind of just talk about the books really quick that I want to read over the next like month and a half, kind of do like a little mini TBR. I just didn't want to include it in a separate video for that. I know people typically do TBR separate videos at the beginning of every month, but I don't see myself actually making one every single month, so I don't want that to be like an established thing on my channel. Maybe one day in the future, but as of right now, I don't actually see myself doing TBRs, just wrap-ups at the end of every month. The first couple of books that I want to read, I want to get into some Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've already started reading some of her books. I just haven't gotten to like the most popular ones. I think that enough time has gone by now to where these two specifically aren't talked about very much. Malibu Rising, it is something that was talked about kind of sort of on Booktube, but these two are definitely higher up there. And I feel like time has gone by long enough for me to read these without being spoiled. Of course, another author that I do want to eventually finish up as well is Colleen Hoover. I am currently like knocking out a lot of her books, so I want to continue to go down that path. Plus, I thought it would be kind of cool to do a complete author review and just do Colleen Hoover's books by herself in one reading vlog. I thought that would be fun. So for this one, or for this vlog, I was thinking of doing Hopeless, Verity, and Regretting You. This one is not talked about very much at all. Verity is like an extremely popular one from her. And I did actually already start to read this book a while back. I had a plane ticket in here because I took it with me when I was traveling. And I'm pretty sure I got like at least 30% of the way in, and I never picked it back up just because life got busy. Not to say that it wasn't good, because it was really good, but I want to reread it from the beginning and read it in one sitting. And then Hopeless is like one of those ones where it's like kind of people love it, kind of people hate it. A lot of people think that this is underrated. That rhymed. But a lot of people think that this is an underrated book of hers, so I thought that that would be an interesting dynamic to include all three of these books in a reading vlog and then kind of give my final thoughts on her as a whole. Another book I thought would be a really cool idea to kind of put together. I intentionally bought all three of these books for the purpose of reading books I said that I would never read. Okay, that video that I did a couple of months ago where I mentioned these books in that video and I said, hey, I'm never gonna read these books. Here's why. I thought it would be an interesting dynamic to read the books that I said that I would never read. So these two books I definitely am going to get to by the end of this month. There is a particular reason why, but I'm not going to say why because I don't want to spoil this video for when I finally do it. But these two, along with another one, which is somewhere on that side of the room. I'm gonna be doing a video on these two most definitely. And then these next two, I've been looking at these two. I found these again on my book cart. I kind of forgot that they were there. It's another reason why I hate having the book cart, because I can't see all of the books that I have. So these were ones that were kind of like hidden in the back, and I was like rummaging through it and I was able to find these two. So I kind of want to get to these two. I'm loving the vibes. This one has something to do with marriage. This one has some sort of romance in it as well. So both of these are romances. Both of these are by Black authors, and they're really short. So I think that these would be two like fun books to read together in one vlog. Maybe not a vlog particularly. I was thinking for this one, not a vlog particularly like just with reading these, but like a day in my life vlog where I read these. A few other ones I wanted to quickly mention here real quick. So these 4 books, if you follow me on Instagram, and I follow you on Instagram, and you mention these books, okay, I'm not going to say what this video is going to be, but this particular booktuber mentioned these 4 books in a particular post. So based off of that post, I want to go ahead and read these. It Happened One Summer, Long Shot, Beach Read, and just a Taylor Jenkins Reid book. So the one that I haven't read just yet is Forever Interrupted. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it, but that will be coming soon as well. Originally, I was gonna wait to read It Happened One Summer and Beach Read until the summertime, closer to the summertime, but I do have plenty of books here to read for the summertime, and this concept, I just didn't want to pass it up. Another thing I really wanted to do for this month, I really want to do like a thriller reading vlog. I've got a bunch of thrillers up at the top of my shelf that I still haven't gotten to yet, and then this is another book that I really want to get to. First of all, the flopiness, but definitely on my to-do list for between this month and March as well. I really don't want to take them out either, but I really also would love to get to the off-campus series and then also the Twisted series as well. I would love to be able to get to this month. The hype hasn't fully died down for Twisted Love or Twisted Hate, Twisted Games, and Twisted Lies just yet, which is why I haven't read it just yet. I want the hype to die down a little bit more because these are still really mentioned quite a bit. People are still buying them, people are still reading them, so I want the hype to die down just a little bit more before I pick those particular books up. This is a little ambitious, okay? I get so excited thinking about how many books I want to read, and I'm such a mood reader that I change up my mind all the time. But I would love to read Payback as a Mother this month as well. This is like I think the first book in a series, but I would love to get to this one as well. You know what's so crazy though? So I read this book, Finding Yvonne by Brandy Colbert. I do remember this book being really fucking good, and I don't remember a single thing about this book. Not a single thing. I remember that it had something to do with, of course, Yvonne. And I think there was like some sort of like love triangle where she had feelings for guy A, but guy B had feelings for her. And I remember really enjoying this book. I read it like rather quickly. I want to say I read it in like a day or two. And I don't remember what this book is about. So when I get ready to do my wrap up, I don't even know what I'm going to say about this one. Morning, it is the next day. I think we're just gonna do a 2-day vlog since we're already here. Does anybody else, correct me if I'm wrong or let me know if this doesn't happen to you, but does anybody else get in like these weird reading moods where you pick up one book, you read it for, because this is what I'd be doing. I'd be picking up one book, reading the first like 10 pages, and then putting it down and then picking up a different book and reading the first 10 pages. And I just cannot figure out why I can never pick up a new book, like, and consistently. Like, it takes a lot of work for me to pick up a book, at least these last couple of days. Oh, am I in a reading slump? Is that what this is? Maybe I'm in a reading slump. But it's so random because it's not like I had like a bad book experience. I don't know. That's so fucking weird. Maybe I am in a reading slump. Let me know if this happens to you guys, and let me know in the comments down below if like you do end up getting in this kind of like weird window where you're just picking up random books and not sure where to start with the book. And how do you get out of it? Because I feel like I'm not like, it's not a specific book that I'm not into. Like, it would be different if it was like one book where I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling it. But every book that I pick up over the last couple of days, I've been like, meh, I'm just not feeling it. But yeah, cheers, coffee. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. We're just going with the flow with this vlog. So, Bookworm Beauty here on YouTube, I will tag her Instagram and her YouTube. I'll put a picture here, but then I'll also tag her down below. Tagged me in this like finish the tag on Booktube, so I figured it'd be fun to like include this in this vlog. So there was a total of 6 questions that I need to answer to complete the tag. So we're gonna just jump riggedy right into it. So the first question is, do you keep a list of the books you've read? So this is my 2022 Law of Attraction planner. I buy one of these every year. This is actually the first year that I haven't bought one of these. And if you're looking at like trying to get your life together, trying to be more organized, trying to be more goal focused, trying to like get your goals out on paper and also be intentive with how you're going to reach those goals, I highly recommend one of these planners. I just didn't use it as consistently last year as I would have liked, and so there was a lot of blank pages or like scribble scrabble on pages. So I decided to repurpose this to be like kind of like a scrapbook / reading journal, what have you, right? So I'm going to be keeping track of my books in here just for the purpose of being able to create content. If I wasn't on Booktube, then I wouldn't keep track of the books that I've read in this much detail. And it's not even that much detail. It's just a place for me to quickly reference all of the books that I read because I don't use Goodreads or anything like that. So I have one page where I have a goal of reaching 100 books read this year, and every book that I read, I pretty much fill it into one of these little book boxes. I created this on Canva, which took a little bit of time, and it was so fun to make. And then I also have color codes for the star ratings for each book. So I have that part. And then you flip the page. And then this is where I have more in detail, of course, not more in detail, but just another page, another fun page to put the books. Eventually what I'm going to do is print out the covers to cover these little boxes. Once I complete one page, that's probably when I'll do it because I don't want to waste like sticker paper. But I just keep them tracked in this journal. What kind of stats do you record is the next question. Honestly, I really only keep the 5-star rating or the ratings, the star ratings as like stats and the number of books that I'm reading. I don't really track anything else when it comes to books. So there's that. Do I use star ratings? Yes, I do. 1 through 5. I'm still kind of like getting used to using star ratings. Again, something that I only use specifically because I'm on Booktube and to give people an idea of like what my experience was with a book and if I really recommend it or not at all, and somewhere in between. I used to kind of just be like, I either hate this book, like this book, or love this book, kind of like that. But because the 5-star rating is more inclusive to everybody, then I decided to go ahead and use the star ratings. The next question is, do you review books? And absolutely, I do review books. I definitely want to get more into reviewing books here more soon. So keep a lookout for those. where do you put your finished books? Girl, I put them back on the bookshelf where they belong. So that is where they go, back on the bookshelf. And then, do you have any rituals after finishing a book? So I don't have any intentional rituals or anything like that other than logging it. The only thing that I really love doing after I'm done reading a book is I really love going on Booktube and TikTok and trying to find people's reviews of the books, because it kind of gives a sense of like discussing the book without actually having that person in front of you. I don't have a whole lot of people that read in my life, so it's fun to be able to like go and search up a book title, or if I've already seen a video that had that book mentioned, go back in and see what other people think about the book. That's the only like really like routine ritual thing that I do after reading, but nothing else that I can think of. So I picked up this random book from the Dollar Tree. It's called Look by Zan Romanoff. And the premise of the book seemed really interesting. So I'm about 2 chapters in, 20 pages in, and I'm still low-key like kind of confused about what's going on. So far I know that we have like the main character who seems to take a lot of pictures. They both like are in high school, or the main character and the side characters are in high school. There's this fancy, really popular family, but I'm still low-key kind of confused as to like where the story is going, because on the synopsis of the book it talks about how there was a video of the main character and somebody else that was released that was pretty controversial. So yeah, that's where I'm at so far. I'm a little bit confused, but so far so good, because I'm still, at least even though I'm confused, I'm still intrigued to like continue reading. Like, it's still pretty good writing so far. And again, I paid $1.25 for this, so I'm really, we're doing good so far. Okay, so I'm a little bit further in now, and I think me being confused in the beginning is the point of like keeping me hooked as a reader, if that makes sense, because like you're trying to figure out what happened. Just based on reading like the synopsis on the dust jacket, there was also an ex involved, and so I think basically, to kind of sum everything up as far as what the synopsis says, is that there was a video that was leaked about this girl and another girl. She's heavily into social media, heavily into her likes, heavily into her followers and shit like that. And then when this video drops, it makes whatever the video was, it makes the boyfriend break up with her. And there's also some other consequences of that video being dropped as well. So we are, I believe, taking place after, I think the story takes place after the video has released. And I'm pretty sure that throughout the book, you are slowly going to find out what that video was and all the details of it, and then go from there, is what I'm guessing so far. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. And now I'm on chapter 4, and I'm just going to continue going, and probably going to read this in one sitting because I got time tonight. But yeah.